Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening mga kapanalig saan mang sulok ng mundo. Ito po si Kate Pangan at
Jessica Sespeñe, good morning po sa inyong lahat.
good morning! Kami po ang makakasama nyo ngayong araw na ito. Samahan nyo kami sa kwentuhan. Ano ba pag-usapan natin ngayon, Coach?
Usapang service.
Gabay, araw-araw na pagninilay, salita ng Diyos at patnubay, pananampalataya at biyaya. Pananampalataya at biyaya.
Welcome sa Gabay sa Bibliya sa Radio or #Gabay sa RV846 online. This is your Wednesday edition, your midweek blessing sa paggising. So right now, Coach, hinihintay lang natin ang Veritas to go live.
Yan, thank you po sa inyo. I'm seeing people sending us hearts and thumbs up. So if you are watching this, good morning, good afternoon, and good night po sa inyo. Every gising is a blessing. So feel free to share this broadcast to your friends and comment down, let us know where you are from. And also reminding everyone that this is streamed via DZRV846 and the Light of Jesus family pages on Facebook. So I hope po na you can join us in the conversation below and we are going to greet you. So feel free po to let us know where you are from. Yan, I can see na sa comment section natin, meron tayong nanonood from Iloilo City. Good morning po, Miss Sands Gayo Garcia. Yan, salamat po sa inyo. And si Russell, ito kababayan ko, Russell from Cavite. And hindi lang tayo from Philippines, meron tayong nanonood sa atin na nasa New Zealand. Hello po, Mr. Charlie Tennis.
Wow, thank you for watching po. And while we're waiting for us to go live sa Veritas, sabihin na natin ang ating reflection question.
Yan.
Sige, Coach.
Okay, what God-given gifts do you use for His glory? Yan, type po ninyo yung mga sagot ninyo para we can acknowledge that.
Yes, oo. Mamaya po, babasahin natin lahat ng comments nyo. So please answer this. What God-given gifts do you use for His glory? Ayan, excited ka na ba sa magiging kwentuhan natin, Coach?
Yes, excited ako. Una, marinig yung sagot mo, Kate. Nice to see you, Kate. After a month. And also, excited ako na mabasa yung mga gifts ng ating mga sisters. I know na marami tayong inspiration na makukuha mula sa mga fellow co-servants natin na naglilingkod din sa Panginoon. And yan, may humabol sa atin from California, si Miss Marie Flor. Good morning po, or good night siguro sa kanyang oras.
Ayan, good morning sa inyo. We are now live sa Veritas. So, isang mapagpalang araw mga kapanalig mula sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao at sa lahat ng Pilipino saan mang sulok ng mundo. Welcome sa Gabay sa Bibliya sa Radyo or #Gabay sa RV846 online. This is the Wednesday edition, your midweek blessing sa paggising. And on behalf of Coach JC Libiran, kami po ang iyong makakasama. Ako po si Kate Pangan. Kasama ko po si
Jessica Sespeñe. Good morning po sa inyong lahat. And babatiin ko rin po sa mga hindi nasa Pilipinas, good afternoon and good night po sa inyo. Every gising is a blessing. So, we were just discussing about our reflection question. Again, ikaw naman, Kate, ano ba yung question natin?
What God-given gifts do you use for His glory? Ayan, mabasahin po natin ang comments nyo mamaya. So please comment down your reflections and answers to that question below. Pero bago yan, Coach, ano ba ang mangyayari sa Saturday? Alam mo ba?
Yes, excited tayong lahat because this coming Saturday will be the Jewels Conference 2022. Exciting to kasi first time in 2 years na we will be on-site and doon naman sa mga hindi makaka-attend sa on-site, you can have it online. So you can see po where you can get the tickets. Go ahead, Kate.
Yes, you can get your tickets at www julesconference.com. Ayan, it's flashed on the screen. So please grab your tickets bago magkaubusan. Pwede po ang mga online tickets. Ayan,
Oo,
Coach, what are you excited about for
yun.
this?
Ay naku, nakakatuwa yan ko ano, yung Jules Conference, I remember I attended 2019 and 2019 ba yun? Yes, I think before the pandemic. And mayroong live worship and then there are plenary talks. But this time, it's even better kasi people can watch them online where they can have it on replay, kumbaga on demand kung kailan kayo available. So I think sold out na tayo sa on-site but no worries, yung mga gusto pang humabol, you can have the benefit of watching this at your chosen time. So, kasi available siya on demand. So, feel free to check that out. That's Jules Conference. You can take a screenshot po dun sa information on the screen or go to www.julesconference.com. Yan. So, I hope you'll have a great time po sa Jules Conference. Yan. Shout out to all the ladies listening. And doon naman po sa mga guys, feel free to share this to your family members, sisters, maybe your wives, and to those you think that will benefit from this. Yan.
Yes, coach. Thank you for that. Ako naman, I'm at the phase of my life right now na I'm really enjoying the company of women kasi for most of my life, parang mas kabarkada ko mga guys. Ewan ko kasi hindi ako masyadong feminine. So parang
Mm.
mas kabardagulan ko sila. yung mga mas ka-close ko yung mga lalaki sa school. So ngayon, I'm at a time in my life na wow, parang sobrang na-appreciate ko yung company ng women. Kasi ngayon ko lang natututunan parang I get to learn from their example na ganito pala dapat. Di ba, magkaiba naman yan eh. May mga aspects ng women na strength talaga nila yun, yung mas masikaso, mas generous, mas ganyan, di ba? So parang kapag
Mhm.
nakikita ko sila, nakakasama ko yung women, parang, okay, I have examples to follow. So, ayan,
Mm.
it's really important that we have a community of women. Kaya, ladies, grab this opportunity na.
See, kita mo, lady na yung pagkakasabi mo nun. Ay, it's nice to, it's always nice to discover things, ano. Ang tagal na natin magkakilala. I didn't know that about you. Trivia, I also blend in more, parang more, although family namin, it's all women, pero in college, kasi engineering yung course ko,
Oh,
medyo easygoing pag mga lalaki kasi, di ba? Parang no, masyadong emotions and everything, di ba? Parang
yeah,
very,
exactly.
but then when we are in the company of women, we also have this feminine side that we can nurture and we can all learn together. Ayan, meron attend na sister tayo, si Sister Marie Flor, excited for the Jewels Conference this coming July 1 to end July 2 dito sa Southern California. Ayun, sinabi niya na
Grabe.
rin yung time. So thank you po for listening and we hope po that you'll have fun and it's a global event. Nice to highlight that. Thank you po.
Yan. Thank you, everyone. So, Coach, dako naman tayo sa ating reflection question. Ano bang sagot mo dito, Coach? What God-given gifts do you use for His glory?
Ako, Coach, I feel that I am called for communicating God's love. So, as early as grade school, parang naka-in-charge ako magbasa ng Bible reading, and then lector, and then eventually noon, napunta na sa discipleship. So, that's the service that I am in. Ikaw naman, Kate, ano naman yung mga God-given gifts that you use for God's glory?
Coach, pareho tayo ng isasagot communication. Pero before yung communication, number one is learning. Feeling ko
Mhm.
strength ko talaga yung learning. It's one of my passions. I really, really love learning. Kaya nga hanggang ngayon, nasa school pa rin ako.
Mhm.
Yun. And communication. So, paano ko pinagko-connect tong dalawang to? Every time I hear something, I learn about something, I always wanna share it to other people na, oh my gosh, people need to know this. Kailangan ko itong ma-share. And that's where my gift of communication comes in. Kaya din, I'm into vlogging, di ba? I'm into online evangelizing. And this
Hmm.
learning and communication, ito talaga yung mga ginagamit ko to glorify Him, to serve Him.
Nice. Ang ganda 'no, na parang God's message and yung tinuturo niya sa atin from the apostles, naipapasa natin siya. And now, we can add our creative flair to it. Diba? Kung online yan, you can use your creativity talents and tech. And then kung offline naman, like in my case, it's more on one-on-one and discipling others. And our friends here have shared their gifts also. So feel free po to add that. And we will read those comments and your sharings later. So right now, I think we are going to pray muna. So if you're ready, I will invite you into prayer. And let's remember that God's presence is with us. Yan, maraming salamat po and tayo magdasal. Sa Father, sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Sa araw na ito, tinatanggap ko ang lahat ng pag-ibig ng Diyos para sa akin. Sa araw na ito, ako'y nagbubukas sa hindi masukat, walang hanggan at nag-uumapaw na kasaganaan ng Diyos sa buong sangnilikha. Sa araw na ito, ako'y nagbubukas sa biyaya, kagalingan at himala ng Diyos. Sa araw na ito, ako'y nagbubukas sa salita ng Diyos upang ako'y maging kahalintulad ni Jesus araw-araw. Sa araw na ito, aking tinatanghal na ako ay mahal ng Diyos, ako ay lingkod ng Diyos, ako ay makapangyarihang kampyon ng Diyos. At dahil ako ay pinagpapala ko ang mundo sa ngalan ni Jesus. Amen. At tayo naman ay dumako sa kwentong gabay.
Ang ating kwentong gabay ay hango sa 2 Timoteo 4:7. Ito ay isinulat ni Risa Espinosa at pinamagatang Lori. Si Lori ay mabuti kong kaibigan sa komunidad. Simple siyang tao, hindi nagboboluntaryong tumayo sa harap ng maraming tao para mangaral, pero susunod siya kapag may ipinapagawa ka sa kanya. Tinawag namin siyang Miss Cruden dahil para siyang Cruden's Concordance, isang listahan ng mga talatang matatagpuan sa Bibliya na nakaayos-ayon sa mga keyword. Nabibigkas niya kaagad ang berso ng isang talatang pinipilit naming alalahanin tuwing may group meeting. Nabubuhay siya para sa Panginoon. Nalungkot ako nang malaman ko na may cancer siya. Masayahin pa rin siya tuwing tinatawagan ko siya. Kapag pinagaling siya ng Diyos, magkakaroon daw siya ng mas maraming oras upang maglingkod. Kapag tinawag siya ng Diyos sa langit, magpupuri siya sa buhay na walang hanggan. Nang mamatay si Lori, napanatag ang puso ko dahil natapos niya ang dapat niyang takbuhin at nakamit niya ang kanyang gantimpala sa langit sa piling ng Diyos. Pagnilayan, mabuhay upang hindi matakot sa kamatayan. Para sa mga nabubuhay ng mabuti sa mundo, ang kamatayan ay hindi nakakatakot kundi matamis at mahalaga. Panginoon, dalangin kong lalo pa kitang mahalin. Sana'y napaparangalan kita kung paano ako nabubuhay. San Pedro at San Pablo, mga apostol, ipanalangin niyo kami.
Amen. Thank you, Kate, for your reading. And ang binasa po natin ay galing po sa Facebook. So to those po who would like to have that, you can check that out po sa facebooks.com. Yan po, pwede nyo po rin pong mabasa. May mga magazines din po tayo. Yan.
Yes.
So tayo po ay dadako sa ating reflection sa ating binasa. So
Yes.
ako ang nakastruck sa akin doon sa kwento ni Lori ay kung paano siya naging optimistic or parang maganda pa rin ang tingin niya sa buhay kahit na marami siyang pinagdaanan. And nakakatuwa yung hinighlight dito na nagsaserve siya in her own little way na hindi siya kailangang engrande, 'di ba? Sinimulan niya 'to na sinasabi na na hindi siya nga masyado nagvo-volunteer, tahimik lang siya, pero hanggang sa huli tinapos niya. So yung ating yung reference nito is actually yung dun sa second reading. It's 2 Timothy 4 verse 7 and yung ano niya is yung parang she finished the race. Yes, yan po si type ni Miss Levy. So sinabi dito na Pinagbuti ko ang aking pakikipaglaban, natapos ko na ang dapat kong takbuhin at nananatili akong tapat sa pananampalataya. So sa atin po na mga nabubuhay na nakikinig ngayon, and reminder po ito sa atin na hanggat nabubuhay tayo, ito ay isang biyaya ng Panginoon at mayroon pa tayong gagampan ng tungkulin para sa Kanya. And sana someday, kapag dumating yung punto na haharapin natin ang Panginoon, kumbaga sa Kanya, ang naalala ko dito is yung si Nightbird. Hindi ko alam kung familiar kayo sa Facebook, yung singer siya na she's battling with so many sickness, and then sinabi niya na she has only 2% to live. And most people don't appreciate how important that 2% is. And she was celebrating for that 2%. And how much more tayo na meron tayong 100%? I mean, if not man, kunwari medyo pagod kayo ngayon, mga 80% pa lang kayo, I'm sure na magiging maganda pa rin yung buhay niyo as compared to those who have already parang kumbaga nauna na sila sa atin or they're battling sickness. So I feel na it's a reminder, 'di ba sinasabi yung death is the greatest equalizer. So every day, whenever we're looking at the mirror, we can always see that if this is the last day, I hope that I will make God proud and that I will always be willing to serve Him until the very last end, and to give Him glory. And one day when I see Him face to face, then I could say na nasasabihin niya sa atin is parang kumbaga, "Job well done. Well done, my good and faithful servant." Yan. So,
Grabe. Ang ganda ng kwento mo, Coach. Pero bago ko komentan yan, ano muna tayo, dadako muna tayo sa sponsors break. Ayan, nagbabalik po ang hashtag Gabay sa RV846 online or Gabay sa Bibliya sa radyo, and this is the Wednesday edition. Kami po si Coach Jessica and Sis Kate on behalf of Coach JC Lipiran. So mga kapanalig, kung mayroon kayong naisikwento, ibahagi, or please may sagot sa ating tanong na what God-given gifts do you use for His glory? Please comment that down below kasi babasahin namin yan isa-isa mamaya sa kwentong kapanalig. Ayan. So, Coach, ang ganda nung shinare mo kanina. Ako naman, halos pareho tayo ng na nakuha doon. Kasi ako, struck sa akin ay yung hindi siya natatakot na mamatay. And that can be so hard to achieve kasi sabi nga sa Proverbs, a righteous man falls 7 times. Paano pa kaya ako? Ilang beses na. So yun, sabi din sa isang retreat na na-attendan ko, sabi niya, it only takes one mortal sin for you to go to hell. Totoo naman, di ba? Kasi parang mortal sins are deadly. Di ba? Kaya kung hindi ka talaga nakapag-confess, 'di ba? Kaya mahalaga na mag-confess tayo palagi, mag-anointing of the sick kasi it only takes one. You don't have to be so sinful. It only takes one mortal sin for you to go to hell. And siguro ang naging journey ko these past years was medyo na-addict ako sa confession. Halos parang almost every week ako nagko-confess, and sa plenary indulgence. Kung saan man may plenary indulgence, papatulan ko talaga yan. Yung mga Jubilee Door, yung year ni St. Joseph, di ba? Sobrang daming plenary indulgence kasi natatakot akong mamatay ng may kasalanan. But I feel naman na yes, God is the God of justice, but He's also the God of mercy. So as long as He sees na we're really trying and we're sincerely doing our best not to sin, His mercy, I believe, will reign at the hour of our death. Kaya nga, instead of living in fear yung temptation ko, baka better na yung attitude is to live in such a way na minamaximize natin yung gifts ni God na binigay niya sa atin to serve Him, to glorify Him. So let's use these gifts with great love because sabi nga sa Bible, Love covers a multitude of sins. Ayan.
Wow.
Yun lang po.
Parang bigla akong napa-reflect, eh. Parang gusto ko magsuot ng scapular bigla.
Natakot ka rin.
Oo, pero parang ay it's good to remember that na to have confession frequently and to always try to be ano lang, catch yourself na lang before you make something that you'll regret. Yun yun siguro na ako kasi kumbaga parang oops, it's a reminder for us to live godly lives in serving others but also in purifying our hearts, which only God can do and can parang make 'di ba kumbaga tayo God is the only one who can make us blameless and
Yan.
ano kumbaga so we always need his grace na
Mm-mm.
tayo ay patuloy na mamuhay ng it's a difficult road, 'di ba? It's a difficult and ano nga, 'di ba, narrow door. But then we'll always remember that there's fruits waiting for us in the end. Ayun. Kayo po
True.
mga kapanalig, ano pong reflection ninyo? And babasahin po namin 'yan para po tayo ay we can continue to share and inspire each other to keep on pressing on to God up until the very last day. Yan. So, let's see if we have a comment here.
Mhm.
I think we have one from Miss Kathy. Yan. So, would you like to read her comment? Go ahead, please.
Ayan, sabi ni Sis Cathy, gift of educating people, wow! Gift of teaching, contributing to in helping young people learn. Gift of empathy, listening to those who are going through difficulty. Wow, ang galing. Alam mo, Coach, connect ko lang sa event natin sa sa Saturday.
Mm-mm.
Itong gift of educating people, gift of teaching, sabi nila, if sabi nung friend ko na sa women, if you wanna really parang unleash your feminine genius, go into teaching. Yan daw talaga
Oh,
yung makakapagpa-unleash ng ating feminine genius. So, siguro putok na ang feminine genius ni Sis Cathy. Ayan.
wow, nice. It is nice, no? Kasi parang I can, ano, parang a thought came to my mind dun sa
Mhm.
sinabi ni Sis Cathy na, di ba, gift of teaching and then the empathy. So parang ang ganda kasi parang you listen and then you give. Parang you listen, it's a whole loop. So i-add ko lang, ano, before, parang sa may mga dormant na gifts that you're not using. There was a time that I was parang being prodded to write kasi siyempre 'di ba whenever you wanted to help others, 'di mo naman lahat mabibigyan sila ng pagkakataon na you can share, 'di ba? So instead of one-on-ones, which is what I'm usually into, and small groups, why not write it? So you write a book, ganyan. But then initially, as with anyone na ano, parang, "Why? Bakit ako?" Parang gano'n lagi 'di ba? "Bakit Lord? Bakit ako? Baka iba or baka mali yung rinig ko," gano'n. But then a mentor said na imagine if the Bible was never written, 'di ba? What would have parang kumbaga, what would have happened to us? So if there are gifts that you have within you and you needed some push or encouragement to do so, always remember that your gifts are not just for you to express it, but it's for the persons meant to receive it. So yun. So may that be our inspiration for today to keep on giving the gifts that God has given us. Kasi it's not, of course, it's rewarding whenever we give our gifts, but also to those people who are receiving them. Ayan. So
Yes,
let's
Ayan,
go
sorry.
ahead. Ed. Sige,
Kaya nga
sige.
I believe na parang when we don't use our gifts, we're actually robbing other people
True.
of gifts, of blessings, of graces. Kasi well, hindi naman binigay sa atin ni God yung gifts natin for ourselves, for our benefit eh. Binigay
Mhm.
niya for us to bless others. So if you're not gonna use it, if everyone is going to say, bakit ako? Eh kasi
Mhm.
sa'yo binigay yan. Sa'yo binigay yan to bless other people. Anong gagawin mo dyan kung hindi ikaw?
Correct.
Di
And
ba?
also, I'm reminded of a book, parang sinulat ni Brother Bon. Sinabi doon na ano, na, di ba minsan, parang, you are reluctant to serve, you're reluctant to, ano. And let's remember na sometimes, parang may stumbling block tayo. It could be sin or it could be the pains that we're going through. That's why we're not willing to do it. Kasi parang I'm unworthy or bakit
Yeah.
parang I have this lack or ganyan. But then let us remember to go past the hurts and go past beyond those pains that you're going through, or whatever circumstance that you're in. And when you go a step backwards, you will always go to the beginning, which is when God created you. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. I set you apart,
Grabe.
and that you are God's masterpiece, and that He, in the creation, whenever he thought of Kate, naisip na niya, wow, ito anak ko na to.
Aw.
Magti-TikTok to, mag-video to ng maganda. So, I'm gonna give her, parang kumbaga, ito yung mga raw materials that I will be using para she will shine in her years of serving me. And so, whenever we have gifts po, na we know na this is something unique in us. Kanina may nabasa ko ito, si Miss Princess, sinabi niya, I'm thankful for the gift of talent in singing. I'm happily serving God through music ministry. Ang saya, 'di ba? Parang
Ah.
kakanta ka lang na-please mo na si Lord, naging masaya pa yung mga nakikinig sa'yo. Ayan, alam ko si Kate kumakanta rin yan.
Oo, ang dream job ko dati nung bata pa ako, yung ano, yung kumakanta sa mall ng karaoke.
Oh, talaga ba?
Pinag-advertise. Sabi ko, "Oh, may ganitong trabaho! Oh my gosh!
Akala
I
ko
found
lounge
my dream
singer,
job."
Kate. At least pang karaoke tester pa.
Hindi ko, wala akong idea sa lounge singer. Yung karaoke lang. Ayan. Sabi ni
Yan.
Brother Charlie, ikaw naman, Coach.
Yan, God-given gifts that I use for His glory is my life. Totoo to. Every day I wake up each morning, I thank God that I'm alive so that I have another chance to praise and glorify Him and to celebrate His blessings for me and my family and to the world. That's true. Sometimes we try to isolate, diba, yung ito lang yung gift ko. Eh, what if hindi na yon, di ba? Parang hindi na yun yung ginagawa mo. You can still serve. We cannot box God in how we serve Him, but even more important is when we offer our whole life for His glory. Ayan. Anything you'd like? Yan pa ba? Meron
And
pa ba? Go ahead.
eto, Coach, meron kang katulad dito, kaso
Okay.
nagamit niya ata yung sa FB page nila. Ayan.
No.
Sabi niya, writing. I write and edit articles for our parish media, social communications ministry. Wow.
Yay! Ayan si Santo Niño kung sino man po ang admin niyan, hello po sa inyo. Yan, ako din sa Soulful Fridays, our women's community, I usually write the invites there and reflections. Ayan, meron pa yata tayong isa pa. I think here, life is a gift from God that you always treasure, so you're willing to serve while you're still alive in this world. Yan, and habulin ko lang 'tong isa, last na. Reflecting on Lori's story, kahit may cancer or cross to carry, she's still optimistic and positive, still to do her part in serving the Lord and finish what she believe will bring her closer to God. Ayan, maraming salamat po for joining us. And sa puntong ito po, we would like to greet you. Happy birthday sa mga nag-celebrate ngayong June and happy anniversary. And also, advance na natin sa mga magse-celebrate ngayong July. Happy birthday and happy anniversary po sa inyo. Tag nyo na rin po and binabati po namin sila. We'll pray for them also. You can type their names on the chat. And tayo po ay dadako sa biyaya sa radyo. Ayan. So, go ahead, Kate.
Ayan. So, para meron po tayong mga partner ministries. So, let's continue the cycle of generosity. Let's invest in the mission of impacting lives. Ayan, you can donate sa ating mga ministry.
Yan. Go ahead. And if you are, yan, go ahead, Kate. If you'd like to um,
If
have
you
someone to
need
journey them, okay, go ahead.
if you need someone to talk to, or if you know someone that needs someone to talk to, we have a ministry called LOJ Pastoral Care. Andito po ang details nila. You can email them at lojpastoralcare@gmail.com, or punta po kayo sa FB LOJ Pastoral Care, and they're open from Monday to Friday. At ito po yung numbers nila.
Yan. And how can they contact you, Kate? Where can they reach you?
Active po kami ngayon mostly sa TikTok, pero we also have a Facebook page. So please like us, thumbs on fire if you wanna watch truthful, faithful, and youthful Catholic content.
Yes. And ako naman po, you can you can connect me on Facebook, and we have a women's group called Soulful Fridays. That's every Friday at 8 p.m. So you can check that out po. And again, inviting you to the Jewels Conference. So feel free po to join us. That's going to be this Saturday. And tickets are available at jewelsconference.com. On site, tickets are already sold out, but you can still join via online. Yan, meron pa ba tayong takeaway message, Kate? Anything else that you'd like to share?
Ako, I'm just thankful that God reminded us today to persevere. So again, the demand is great. Parang ang hirap-hirap maging Kristiyano, but the grace will be greater. Diba? So let's just always ask Him to give us the grace to persevere towards holiness.
Yeah, nice. Thank you for sharing, and thank you po for joining us, mga kapanalig. We have so many learnings from each other, and I'm sure po na na-inspire po kayo. Sa akin naman po, ang aking takeaway for today is to live one day at a time, offering my life to the Lord with whatever gifts that He has given me. Again, salamat po for joining us. And muli po, ito si Jessica Sespeñe at si Kate
Kate
Pangan.
Pangan.
Ating tandaan, si Jesus ang ating gabay habang buhay. Sumainyo ang katotohanan. Maraming salamat po!
Bye-bye!